Go. More fuel, a change of driver, and they're off again. Tyres screaming as they come round the tight corners. Here's the winner, the Vauxhall Crest.
And with the motor show in the news, the race is certainly topical. An American Studebaker Lark, number 8, takes the lead, but Britain showing the flag too, with some pretty frantic...
Three front cars. If wrong, Bartlett, Chivers and Hawkins are waiting to pounce. 7 hours is a long time to thrash a car like this. Over the next half hour, a grand battle up front. Cusack, Martin, Hawkins, Gagan dispute the right to lead. Gibson with them all the time, but content to lie around 5th. Martin now leads Gagan from Cusack and Hawkins, the cuckoo that's stirring the nest.
Speculation about Ford's tactics is rife. There are those who feel Moffat will attempt to break up the field, especially as he's backed up by McPhee and Seaton. But the majority are convinced he'll drive only as fast as the dictates of the race demand. Flashing down Conrad for the first time, Moffat is trailed by Seaton and Bond. In the braking area, Bond...
There's Moffat. Gibson, Frank, Brock still clinging on in 5th. Morris has gone from 6th spot. Yes, he is in the 5th. After just a couple of laps, that's bad luck.
Trouble already. We must be very unhappy. Look up on top of the mountain, the crack truck's out.
There go the leaders past Green Park, doing around 100 miles an hour here.
Moffat, then we have Harvey just leading O'Brien. That's the order as they come for the first time down Conrad Straight. Grice closing under pace. Look at this, he has the legs on Peter Brock. Now the braking will be the fascinating part. Will Brock let him go? Will he try and outbrake him? They are flying, but...
Grice or John Smith passed last lap, but as soon as they got up alongside each other, door handle to door handle along pit straightaway, it spurred Jimmy Richards on a little. Johnny Smith is at the wheel, of course, after that problem they had earlier when they wound up in the bunker at the end of Conrad Straight. So Johnny Smith trying to...
Fury did get a remarkable start, but Brock has left him lagging just a fraction now as the big V8 up front puts the horses down on the ground. What a tremendous start. One car, should mention, failed to get away off the line with all the others. That was car 32, Mazda RX-7, Johnny Walker and Gene Cook. And that car retired, pushed behind the pits. A dismal day for those guys.
Around about a 2.5 second gap as he leads on to Conrad Straight. It's the shot from race cam, midway down Nissan Conrad Straight, coming around to end lap number 1 of 163, and it's Alan Grice in the lead in car number 2, the Chickadee Commodore. Behind him in car number 15 will be Glenn. I was trying to make up my mind whether it was quick or it was slow, but the watchers told us the guy's brilliant round here.
Hurls it out of Forest Elbow. Now he's got Conrad Straight as we take the Bob Jane T-Mart's Thunderdome race cam, and here he comes beneath the GIO bridge.
Watching this.
Panorama, a lot of Victorians here.
Just brushes the brakes off, cuts the road down as short as he can. The crowd going berserk. Larry's a big favourite up here, doing a superb job. 111.384. This will be a good lap from Larry.
Well, he's looking for a 2:14.5, 2:14.6.
Putting in a nice quick one here.
It's a very smooth run. He hasn't put a foot wrong here. He's not locking up anything. It's squeezing through every one of those corners.
Well, Jones 0.4 of a second faster at the same point across the mountain that time. So he's on a quicker lap than Longhurst. If he can carry that speed all the way down Conrad, I'm sure he'll be faster.
Here he comes on his way. Listen to it. No backing off.
Did a 2:10 something last year, 2:10.03 I think it was. Yes, times were a little slower than usual yesterday, but today it should be a bit quicker. Nice sunny day. It was a little overcast yesterday. We'll see how Larkham shapes up.
I'll tell you what, this car's been hauling the mail up the hill. He's the fastest man so far to the top of the hill, and now split time if he can carry that speed all. Right back in 1987 when they were running the
Turbo Sierras here, so it's been a long time since a rookie's taken pole. Very, very hard asked these days with the level of competition in V8 Supercar.
One of the most memorable Formula 4 championships was 1997, where Garth Tander, Marcus Ambrose and Todd Kelly just went hammer and tong for the entire year, and you can see those three young chargers in the V8 Supercar 1000 this weekend.
McConville, you've been rather quiet for obvious reasons, but we'll get final comments from you shortly. Darryl, before we get to the run home.
Yeah, Billy, I just heard Russell Ingall on the radio to his crew. They said, come in, come in. He said, say that again. They said, come in. Russell said, no way, I'm going to finish these 2 laps. So they're going to get him to bring it home.
Okay, difficult situation, Cam. You don't want to leave the track at this stage.
Who's 14 years older than him, with 5 pole positions already under his belt. This would be an enormous moment. It's drifted a little bit, but it's a split hair of a difference.
He is shaving walls around here. This is a beautiful lap so far from Winterbottom. This sets up a classic finish to the lap.
It will come down to the chase. He'll have to push it through at maximum speed, up to about 300 k's an hour. A white knuckle ride for Mark Winterbottom. Currently provisional pole sitter, bottom left, watching the second sector time. It should be a good one. It is a good one. Another green box for the flying Kiwi.
Now it's all about braking. How brave is he going to be at the bottom of the hill? It's now in top gear, sizing up the chase. Just on 300 kilometres an hour, uses the apron, commits it. Because it's a one-line groove down through the dipper and on the run towards the elbow. This is off the scale. Off the scale as Whincup does everything he can. He had a 3-second margin. He blocks down the inside because he can. He comes away and another way. And Boston goes through on the inside. This is huge in Australian motorsport. They've gone berserk at Ford Performance Racing. This kid is going to win this thing today, and so is Paul Morris. Has not led a lap all day, Croppo.
80-odd kilometres an hour. Wags the tail through the right-hander before you get to Forest Elbow. It's second gear. You're a busy boy at this point. Aiming up to the edge of the fence. It slides up to the concrete wall. Now a chance to stop and think. Watch those shifts very carefully. Position the car, thinking about the braking reference. Here's 6th gear to the fastest corner in the country. In and out at 300 kilometres.